Hi, I'm Thomas, and welcome back to Next Level English Prep for Lesson 4 of our Opinion Essay series. Since you've already watched Lessons 1 through 3, you already know about essay structure, brainstorming, introductions, and topic sentences. Today, we'll focus on the final piece of the puzzle, the conclusion paragraph. The conclusion is your last chance to impress the examiner. And it's really important for your organization. Like your introduction, it should only be 2 sentences long, about 40 to 50 words total. In the first sentence, you want to paraphrase your thesis statement from the introduction paragraph using completely new words. This kind of acts as a summary for your essay. In the second sentence, you'll end the essay with a closing thought, which is a final, insightful sentence. A strong closing thought really puts an exclamation point on the whole essay. The first sentence of your conclusion paragraph should always begin with "in conclusion." This leaves the examiner no doubt that you did write a conclusion. And this is a really important part of the organization score. So if you follow "in conclusion" with a paraphrase version of your thesis statement, you'll be happy with your score. Let's look at this example topic about technology. The thesis from our introduction paragraph is: in my opinion, technology makes life easier because it improves communication, simplifies daily tasks, and provides access to vast information resources. So, for the first sentence of our conclusion paragraph, all we have to do is start with "in conclusion" instead of "in my opinion," and then paraphrase the thesis. That's it. So our sentence might look like this: in conclusion, technology has simplified communication, daily tasks, and access to information, making modern life more convenient and connected. Notice how we hit all three ideas without copying the exact phrasing. The closing thought's the second and final sentence of your conclusion. It should leave a lasting impression and wrap up your essay effectively. Since this is the very end of your essay, it's really important to remember not to introduce any new ideas here. Instead, expand on the ideas you've already written about by using one of these powerful types of sentences. A recommendation can be a great way to end your essay. You can make a suggestion about what should or shouldn't be done in the future. Another option is a prediction. You can say what might happen if your opinion from the essay is or isn't followed. We can also end an essay with a call to action by encouraging the reader. These are some examples of closing statements for the technology essay. For a recommendation, we could write: people should embrace technology responsibly to maximize its benefits and minimize potential stress. If we wanted to give a prediction, we might say, if used wisely, technology will continue to enhance communication, productivity, and access to information, which is a conditional sentence and shows a high level of English as a final note for the examiner to remember. A call to action for this topic might look something like this: we should all focus on using technology to simplify life rather than letting it overwhelm us. Okay, now I want you to practice writing a closing thought on the topic of public transportation. We've already written the first sentence of the conclusion paragraph for you. In conclusion, public transportation reduces traffic, lowers pollution, and saves money for citizens. And government should prioritize it to improve urban living. Take a minute, Choose either a recommendation, prediction, or a call to action, and write a strong closing thought for this essay. Go ahead and pause the video while you write. So, how do you feel about your closing thought? The great thing about the closing thought is that you can choose the style that fits your essay the best. Let's look at some really good examples using the public transportation topic. For a recommendation, we wrote government should allocate more funds to developing efficient public transportation systems to create greener and more livable cities. That's great. Our prediction is that focusing on public transportation will not only benefit current residents, but also ensure future generations inherit a cleaner, more efficient cities. Another good one. And for a call to action is another great way to end an essay. Citizens should advocate for increased investment in public transportation to ensure sustainable urban development. That's true. So, using a conditional statement is probably my personal favorite way to end an essay because it gives a great chance to show off high level grammar, especially if you're comfortable using the second or third conditionals. This is about the only place in an opinion essay you can naturally showcase your use of those tenses. So, here we have if public transportation becomes a priority, cities will experience significant reductions in traffic and pollution, leading to a higher quality of life for all residents. If you practice, you'll be able to write closing thoughts that leave a lasting impression before you know it. Your homework is to write a complete conclusion, both sentences, for any topic you want on the Next Level Writing Lab. So now we've covered all the main parts of the TOEIC opinion essay, and you know how to write an introduction, topic sentences, and a conclusion. In the next lesson, we'll put all these structural pieces together and learn to write a skeleton essay. This is a great practice technique that allows you to practice coming up with and organizing ideas before we write full essays. Remember, you can always visit nextlevelenglishprep.com for more tips and resources. Practice all three sections of the TOEIC writing exam and get accurate, instant feedback on our free app, the Next Level Writing Lab. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next lesson.